The yo-yo. As a weapon? Were yo-yos ever a weapon? Likely not. There are countless representations, mostly highly entertaining, of yo-yos being used as weapons in the movies and the animated universe. The concept is stylish, fun, and entertaining without question. There is some belief that yo-yos were weapons that were used in the Philippines, where they were historically toys for hundreds of years. However, there is no significant evidence to support they were used as weapons. Furthermore, the yo-yo is not a realistic weapon design. It is likely the Filipino weapon myth originates at a Filipino by the name of Pedro Flores, who lived in the San Francisco area. The word yo-yo in fact comes from the Philippines, more specifically the Ilocano language, yo-yo referring to the traditional toy, the name translating to come or return in English. Flores popularized the Filipino design, making the yo-yo we know today. A traditional yo-yo was once referred to as a bandolore. The original design had a string tied to an axle using a knot. This did allow a yo-yo to retract back to one's hand. The Filipino design loops the string around the axle, which allows a yo-yo to sleep or continue to spin in one place, making more tricks possible. Duncan Toys eventually bought the Flores Yo-Yo Corporation and propagated the myth of the yo-yo being a weapon.
Careful now. Oh, dude, that one grazed my ear.
Don't move, you could really get hurt. Oh.
It's hard to credit one civilization with the invention of the original yo-yo. There are examples of yo-yos that go back to the ancient Greeks and Chinese. They are a fairly unsophisticated toy in their base form and were likely developed independently in different areas of the world, no different than many farm tools or weapons. But is there a case for the yo-yo ever being a weapon? Not in their modern form. For yo-yos to work as yo-yos, they need a fairly thin string and are lightweight, therefore not suited for combat. Modern yo-yos are also tied to a finger. You do not want to fight with a weapon that can tangle up an opponent's weapon or arm if it's attached to one finger. There is a case for yo-yo-like weapons that may have resembled flails, where a chain or cord might be wrapped around a handle. However, most flails have evolved to have a handle that is longer than the chain or rope, so the weighted head is less likely to injure oneself or those nearby. There are a series of weapons in Chinese martial arts that have a blade at the end of a rope, known as a rope dart or javelin. A rope with a weighted head is referred to as a meteor hammer, resembling what is shown in Kill Bill. These weapons were typically used to display skill, rather than practically used in battle. Furthermore, yo-yos or otherwise with retractable or spring-loaded blades are impractical and unreliable. The closest weapon a yo-yo might resemble are bolas, which are a throwing weapon popular for hunting birds in South America and used by the Inuit in the Arctic, though also found throughout the world. These weapons were traditionally used to entangle legs, but the weights, usually 3, could certainly break bones as well. Now, is it wrong to believe yo-yos ever were weapons? No, this is possible. Historically, yo-yos, before taking their lightweight form, were larger and made of hard material like clay or wood. They certainly could have been used as weapons and cast into obscurity due to evolving into something else, like a flail, a chain, or a whip. The use of improvised weapons has also been a popular theme in martial arts throughout history. If someone like, say, Jackie Chan can use Dutch clogs as a weapon, there has to have been at least several events throughout history where some form of yo-yo has been used in battle, or even just home defense.
That's your trick? No! Here's my trick!
Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. I hope I didn't put you to sleep. I do appreciate anyone sticking around to the end of the video. It's important for me to cover silly and fun subjects on this channel, and not just strictly military history, just to lighten up my week from time to time. Anyway, do take care, and have a nice rest of your day.